if you know a Class A driver, tag them in this video. Let me just let y'all in on a secret for the little ones that don't know. Who make it hard for the vets or people that's been driving for at least 5 years or better. Man, these companies paying you 50 cents, 60 cents per mile. Get on the load board and just see what those loads paying. Some of those loads paying $1.80 a mile, $2.30 a mile. You got some paying $4 a mile, $5 a mile. But these companies not gonna tell you that. They're gonna run your ass up and down that highway and bust your head for 60 and 70 cents a mile. Check this shit out. Man, look what you driving. Look at this. Freight, man, you know how much money with one pallet costs going across country? And let's say state to state. Shit, they making some money. Tell you what you need to do. Check this out. Man, do y'all think these trucks sitting out here beside these company drivers making goddamn 60 and 70 cents a mile? I heard one dude say he was getting 45 cents a mile team driving. I said, shit me. Ooh. Look here, man. I got a solution for your ass, doc. Get your own authority, man. Your MC number, your DOT number. You dig what I'm saying? They got some authority packages. Matter of fact, if you ain't in a position to do it, save your money and get your own package, man. Get your own authority. Go lease you a truck, or hell, rent one, and get on that load board. I guarantee you won't go back to another company because and look here, let me say this about the companies. Fresh start, we all had to go there. But when I learned the type of money, oh my goodness. Man, let me tell y'all something. These companies robbing and raping. I don't understand that. Because if it wasn't for a driver, a company wouldn't make no money. If I owned a big company, I would compensate my drivers real good. I at least make sure every driver that's on the road is bringing home at least $5,000 a week. At least $5,000 a week. Y'all understand me? At least. My local guys, if they get in their bed every night, I make sure they be seeing between $2,500 and $3,000 after taxes every week. You understand what I'm saying? Hold tight 1 second. So check this out. This is what you want to get. And just contact me now. Contact me, then I'll help you put together a package and we'll work out the little preliminaries for a little small donation. But I'm finna put you up on it. Check this out. Do what you want to get. You want to get your MC number. That's your motor carrier number. I'll go into details on when you call me. Or look it up yourself. Or I can walk you through it. You're going to get your US DOT number. All right? You're going to get your BOC3 number. You did? You're going to get insurance. So you got to figure out what your insurance requirements is. Then you're going to get your UCR, United Carrier Registration. You know what I mean? You're going to get your IFTA number. The FITA. You see it on the side of your truck now. You're going to get your international registration plan. You dig what I'm saying? And some of this you ain't got to go that far depending on, you know what I mean, you're going to run interstate or, you know what I mean? You're going to get your new, make sure I'm telling you right, entrance safety audit package. You dig what I mean? Then you're going to get your drug and alcohol testing program. All this stuff can come in a package. And you got some optional add-ons. Some companies include driver qualification file templates, ELD, electronic logging devices, you know, stuff of that nature, man, you know what I mean? But once I tell you what, even if you're trying to save to get to that, there's a company that I ran for. The name of the company was Gold Coast. They had contracts, I don't know if they still got them. Y'all can check with me out of Elgin, Illinois. They had contracts with Ryder, Penske, and Palmer trucks where you rented a truck but you drove on their authority, and they MC number and their authority, they package right, and they did 15% of the load. You know what I mean? I ran for them. After my third minor run for them, they dropped it down to 10% because I was out there getting it. You know what I mean? They know that I wanted a dependable driver that was gonna get it, and that's how I stacked up a lot of my bread. You know what I mean? Never bought a truck, always leased it because these trucks ain't going on the ground. So I ain't finna spend no $200,000 for no truck. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna invest my money when I make it. But tag a driver, holler at your boy. We can sit down, go over some things. You know what I mean? Get you right, so you stop seeing that goddamn 50 and 60 cent going up and down the goddamn highway. I've been there and done it, and when I learned about it, I jumped out it quick, so don't feel bad. We're gonna tighten you up. You wanna listen? Holler back. Leave me a message, tell me what's happening.